Peace, peace, peace. Much love, family. Peace and much love. Shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Let's thumb up the video, family, and share the live so we can get it in. Let's thumb up the video, family, and share the live so we can get it in. Can I get a sound? How's my sound? How's my sound out there, y'all? Let me get a sound check real quick, y'all. How's my sound? I'm coming through on this live. Type of one in the room if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Type of one in the room if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let's get it in. All right, perfect. Appreciate it. Thank you. Shout out to you, Yoel. Shout out to you. This is a serious topic going on in our community for quite some time now. For quite some time now, which I've styled as the secret agenda to emasculate black male entertainers. You don't find entertainers from other demographics, other ethnicities, doing the things that you see we do in the public eye in alarming or staggering numbers. To the extent that what we see playing out today among our black entertainers, athletes, was never heard of 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Completely unheard of. We've began to accept for normalcy those things which were normally frowned upon. We've began to accept for normalcy. And that's got to be a problem. That's a serious problem in our community today. The fact that we have accepted these things for normalcy. These things are not normal at all. These things, family, are not normal at all. And until we begin to speak about it and have more dialogue about it, so as to educate our young children, because what a lot of people need to know and understand is the world that we grew up in is obviously different than the world that our young babies are getting to know. The world that they are seeing is not the world we came into. Is not the world that we were birthed into. Many of us with a couple of years on us, 30s and 40s, we know that the things accepted today for normalcy, it didn't fly when we were younger. It definitely didn't fly when we were younger. And we speak so highly in the black community on wanting to build the black family. And here is what I want to say. This behavior that we're seeing from many of our black entertainers is a direct threat to the rebuilding of the black family. The type of behavior that they are pushing is totally against the building of the black family. The black family structure is the black man, the black woman, and the black child. I'm going to say that again. The black family structure is the black man, the black woman, and the black child. Period. I don't care what nobody got to say. If they can be open about the views that they hold, if they can go on Front Street, if they can go public about the views that they hold, then surely we can go public. We can have a voice for the views that we hold as well. And I'm telling you, if we don't begin to call a spade, we are literally watching the death of the black family. If we don't begin to call a spade, we are literally watching, family, the death of the black family. This is by no accident at all. This is part of the design. We all know what the welfare system did to the black community. We all know what the welfare system did to black families. How many of us are ready for the conversation of what Hollywood, as it were, is doing to our black male entertainers. If we don't understand that this is part of an agenda to slow down the growth, as it were, of the black community, the rebuilding of the black family. Remember, y'all, black people today got their sugar honey iced tea together more today than in several years past. There are more black men and women in college than ever before. And that's a great thing. Yet simultaneously, there exists a great threat to the black family structure based on the behaviors that this system has enticed upon our athletes and our entertainers with the message under the guise of destroying the black family unit. What do y'all think about Russell Westbrook putting on a dress? I'm gonna call it a dress. They tried to say it looks like a kilt. They tried to say it's a long Irish kilt thingy. Where I come from, a man got on something like this, homeboy, you wearing a dress. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Is this behavior that is culpable for black men who are, role models, like it or not, an entertainer, an athlete, a public figure, whether they know it or not, whether they like it or not, they become your children's heroes, the people that they look up to. This type of behavior is literally destroying the black family structure. And if we are not speaking out about it, our silence becomes agreement. If we are not speaking out against it, our silence becomes agreement. I mean, let me get a close-up on this so y'all can see how real this is, man. Damn. Let me get a close-up on this so y'all can see how real this is, man. Because this is real, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on. What are we doing here, huh? What is this? Huh? Even the boots. What are those? Even the boots. What are those? Come on, y'all. I know a lot of us are not alone. Yet the question is, how many of us are strong enough, backboned enough to be audible about what we're seeing? Come on, y'all. No matter where you go in our community, since when is this behavior acceptable? Since when is this style of dress acceptable? I'm going to have to agree with you, Tahira. Tahira said, and I quote, I feel like it's an initiation. Oh, yeah. Kind of like pedophilia in Hollywood and how that becomes an initiation to join the elites. And as many of you know, we have people in the so-called black conscious community who may have recently joined the elites with their pedophile behavior. I don't even need to say no names at this point. The handwriting is all over the walls of YouTube. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. So the question is, at this point, even as Tahira said, is this part of the initiation? Do we begin to see after this that these type of people, their careers will skyrocket after this type of behavior? Absolutely. You absolutely will see the careers of these black men skyrocket after this. Mark my words. Look how many endorsements you will see thrown at Russell Westbrook. Look at all the companies that are going to be willing to work with him because of this behavior. If we don't understand as a community that this is beyond someone's personal choice and it's actually part of a greater agenda to tear down the black family power structure, then I gotta tell you that your eyes are wide open shut. I gotta tell you, somebody gotta tell you, your eyes are wide open shut. Anytime you see a black man embracing this type of dress, I gotta tell you, and I make no qualms about it, you just witness the buck breaking process being played out right before your eyes. So if you are so young, which we all are, that we didn't get to actually experience the physical bondage of slavery and the buck breaking process that went along with it, well, guess what? You're watching it today. Because when a black entertainer takes to this type of behavior to appease the elite groups so as to bolster their careers, I got to tell you, you are literally witnessing the buck breaking process. These men are not weak men, but the problem is the power structure of Hollywood, the power structure of sports and entertainment is so strong that when they approach you with this agenda, if you deny it, you won't have a career. So the question now becomes, if approached with such an agenda, how strong of a black man are you? Will you lose your righteousness and your morality for the sake of money, power, and the respect and companionship of the elites? Or will you reject it altogether, keep your righteousness, and be a real role model to the black community? I gotta tell you, if we chose the former, we are in trouble. If you chose to appease the elitist groups, you are in trouble. You are absolutely in trouble. Many of our entertainers, many of our athletes have completely fallen for this. And what I want to tell you, once again, we are witnessing the buck breaking process of our black entertainers and athletes playing out right before our eyes. What you guys must know, what you guys must understand is that there are literally meetings behind closed doors. Shout out to you, Jay Humble. I see you on the big screen on the super chat. Shout out to you, Jay Humble, and your donation, my brother. Shout out to you. What we don't understand is that there are meetings that take place behind closed doors where some of your favorite athletes, entertainers, are approached and they are told, you up next, son. Oh yeah, you, son, are up next. You have this young man known as Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X, they call him, right? I just want to say something real quick. please, when you speak about this generation versus the generation that came before it, please stop comparing us. Because I grew up on Nas from Queensbridge. I grew up on Nas, huh? Illmatic, Stillmatic, huh? I grew up on Nas, who said, if I rule the world, I free all my sons. That's who I grew up on, huh? This dude, Lil Nas X, in the Old Town Road that everybody was bumping until we found out who he was addressing in the lyrics. Something is mathematically wrong, y'all. Something is mathematically wrong. How did we go from Nas, aka Godson, to Lil Nas X and the Old Town Road? This young man is so buck broken. Oh yeah, we got to say it. Oh yeah, we got to say it. We got to call it out. This man is so buck broken that he has now been seen in pictures globally with a fake pregnant belly. I want you guys to just imagine that there are several children, and as we all know, the most impressionable demographic are young Black children. Young children in general are the most impressionable demographic in the world. But young Black children tend to be statistically the most impressionable demographic in the world because our young Black children are on the extreme end of the have-nots. So anybody that has a little more than them, much more than them, much greater than them, are people that they check for. This is no coincidence that this young man and his behavior is being solicited to our young babies. And so many people in the industry are not speaking out against it because the power structure behind the agenda of pushing this behavior, oh, they powerful. They're powerful. Their power lies in their unity. You know, the one thing that thwarts Black excellence, unity, the power structure which is behind pushing this type of behavior, their power is immeasurable because of this thing called unity. You know, that thing that we lack in the Black community. If we don't begin to become a voice for this type of behavior, who knows what's next? Who knows what is next? When I was coming up, as young Black men, as teenagers, we wanted to look like the older Black guys. Come on, we're going to keep it real. Who were the people that were impressionable in the hood? It was the drug dealers. It was the guys who were really 9-to-5 workers, but even they were impressed by the drug dealers, so they went out and looked like the drug dealers. So as young Black men coming up in the 90s, the thing to have was gold teeth, which we call fronts, rings, and chains, right? Rings and chains. When I was younger, the chains that we wore damn near touch our belly button. They were so damn long. Today, these chains that you seeing these rappers wearing, tell me if I'm alone or not when I say these chains getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller till it became a choker. You know that female chain, which is what you see around the neck of Lil Nas X. When since y'all ever seen black men doing this? Huh? Some of your favorite rappers, some of your favorite rap groups got chains just like this. Huh? The Migos? Huh? I know you love their music. I know they putting it on for Atlanta. But goddamn, since when it became cool for black men to wear choker chains? Nobody gonna say nothing? This the new normal? That's what we doing? Nah, that's what y'all doing. Because while I might not wear the long chains that we wore in the 90s, my chain definitely ain't gonna look like no damn choker. He looked like if he fall, he gonna literally choke on that chain. He looked like if somebody grabbed him by the collar and the chain might be slightly attached, he's gone for good. That's what you call a choker. I want every female in the room right now to type a one or put a fire emoji if the type of chain this young man has around his neck is known by females as a choker chain. Somebody tell me. Because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, you know? Spending more time in the house nowadays. I don't know. With the pandemic, I ain't outside like that. So I could be wrong. But I want every female in the room to tell me by a show of one or fire emojis, is that a choker around that young black man's neck? And watch how it gets even more interesting. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. I'm going to do something for y'all real quick. Watch this. I'm going to do something for y'all real quick. Watch this, y'all. By the time I finish pointing all this stuff out, I want y'all to tell me who tripping. Me or you. Watch this. So they say Migos is one of the more famous black groups, right? One of the more respectable and commendable rap groups, right? Right now, we talking about chain chokers, right? Well, let's see something real quick. Let's see what the Migos is out here doing. I got one question for y'all. I just got one question for y'all. Is that a chain choker around Quavo's neck? Type of one or put a bomb if that's a chain choker around the neck of Quavo. Because I don't know if y'all been peeping this weird behavior. No, it's just a chain, and I don't think he's looking at it like that. That's the problem. They're not looking at it like that because the things that were frowned upon once is the new normal today. Stop trying to explain away this weird behavior. Begin to call a spade a spade. My son can't rock no chain like that. No. The answer is no. If I got to spend more money so that the gold chain around your neck is hanging lower and longer, then that's what we shall do. But what we not gonna do is have you go out here with a female choker chain around your neck, and because it's platinum, because it's diamonds, because it might be 24K, it's the new normal, it's now cool. Look at me, I'm Quavo from the Migos. How, Sway? How? How? Don't let me get started on the On the whole outfit, hold on. Let me talk to y'all real quick. Huh? Don't get me started on the whole look. Because if we check the whole look, damn, you gotta really be like, since when? So hold on. I got another one for y'all. Hold on. We gonna do this the right way. Yeah, we gonna do this the right way. I'm gonna talk to y'all. Let me rap to y'all today. Let me talk to you today. Because what was once frowned upon has become the new normal to the extent that people don't even see a problem with it. The people watching this right now are really looking like, what's wrong? It's people on this live right now that's looking and literally saying, what's wrong with this? Do homie got on, sisters, what do y'all call this type of shirt? What's this? A see-through? Sisters, I know sisters got names for everything. This is flannel. That's a lapel. Sisters, with men, we don't got all kind of names. Y'all got names like halter top. For men, we got hoodie, sweater, t-shirt. But I know this right here. Is not the apparel of men. Is that sheer? Is this what you call a sheer blouse? So y'all mean to tell me the dude that be like, turn up, hey, turn up. This is what y'all doing in the club? This is the new cool? Choker chains and sheer blouses? This is what we doing? Since when? And if we're going to keep it all the way real, to show you how crazy this behavior is, back in the day, right, when you saw black men wear tight shirts, it was because they was trying to show off their muscles. Not everybody that was wearing tight shirts, and even today, not everybody that wears tight shirts as men, right, is doing it, for any weird reason. A lot of dudes do that because they just came out the gym and they want to make sure they arms look right, their chest look right, so they put on their schmedium. Now, we're not going to do that. We don't do that on this side. We don't do the schmedium shirts, right? But look at this dude. This dude looked like he ain't never worked out a day in his life. Yet he got on a sheer blouse. Like, if you close enough, what you going to see in this blouse? So let's just say he hanging out backstage at the BET Awards, which I believe he was there. And the other guy walks in, Lil Nas X. And y'all two sitting down having a conversation, and you sitting there with your sheer blouse. Somebody tell me, where is the morals among the black men? Where are the standards in the black community? Because there are several black people right now in this live chat that will look at this young man and not even see a problem with his dress code. Somebody said he's showing a little nip. Somebody said he's showing a little nip. This is crazy. It's funny, right? When we look at it at first sight, but when you sit down and you meditate on it and you start to think about the implications, you realize it's actually not that funny. Why? Because remember, the younger generation always aspires to be like the generation ahead of them. So a lot of y'all children is looking at Quavo and thinking this is cool. We taking our kids to Jimmy Jazz. We taking our kids, to all the hood stores. And we saying, yo, get this little polo hoodie. Get this little, RBG sweater. And your son loved Lil Nas X and Quavo so much, he looking at that RBG hoodie, and he's saying this got too much red, too much black, and too much green for me. He looking at that hoodie, And he's saying, we don't even dress like that no more, Dad. That was back in the olden days. That was in the 1900s, your era. And you know what these kids is checking for? They checking for that sheer blouse that Quavo got on. Because the most impressionable demographic, globally speaking, is children. Among that demographic, the most impressionable are young black children because we are on the extreme end of the have nots. So anybody having a little bit more, much more, far greater than what we have are the people that they checking for. This is crazy. This type of behavior, y'all, is crazy because, again, if it continues to go unchecked, the real question is, what's next? What's next? Because as far as I can see and what I'm seeing, play out right now, I'm already like, can it get worse? Just when I thought it could get no worse than what we already saw, because remember, I was born in the 70s, right? The last year in the 70s at that, 1979. We had people that had questionable dress codes back then and behaviors. We gonna call their names. Michael Jackson. Yes, questionable behavior, questionable dress code. We love his music, but we all know the man has some questionable behavior and some questionable dress code. What's the other one? Prince. Questionable behavior and questionable dress code. But one thing about Prince, I'm going to have to point out. As sweet and flowery and sugary as he used to look and dress, Prince was the original Mr. Steal Your Girl. All facts. If I'm lying, talk to me. As sugary and fruity as that man used to dress, everybody knows in the 1980s and in the 1990s, well, no, we got to keep it in the 80s because by the 90s, nobody was checking for that at all. But Prince was the original Mr. Steal Your Girl. So even if we was confused by the dress code of Prince, like, why homie dress like that? Why do Prince run on the stage, do a backflip, and come down in a perfect slide, and the end of his shirt is a little damp? What the hell going on? But when Prince walked off that stage, he got a whole entourage of what we call today baddies. And like Eddie Murphy say, if you see me with Brooke Shields, you already know how that night ended. So when you see Prince with all them women, you already know how that night ended, to keep it all the way real. So again, even in our era, we seen men with questionable behavior and questionable clothing, but we still notice that they was checking for women, which let us know, the dress code is weird. Some of the slides you be doing on stage, Prince, is weird as hell. The way you make that guitar do all kind of tricks around your body, that's just weird for us black men to even be watching, which is why, Prince, we like to hear your music in the 80s, but we ain't really was checking for your performance. Same thing with Michael Jackson. Most of his friends was from the UK. When Michael used to perform, you look out the audience, nothing but white people. All facts. Nothing but white people. Because just like Prince, black people love the music. But we wasn't checking for the behavior and your dress code, buddy. So we was not showing up for them concerts. All facts. We was not checking for your behavior or your dress code. So we was not showing up to them concerts. And back then, we thought it could get no worse than that. Until today. Just when you thought it couldn't get no worse, it done hit the fan, y'all. Cause somebody tell me, what is this? Somebody tell me, what is this? Just when we thought it couldn't get any worse, what the hell is this? Some of y'all like the music of King Cudi. Oh, I ain't done, y'all. I ain't done. Some of y'all like the music of King Cudi, right? Somebody tell me, what the hell is King Cudi rocking? Somebody tell me, what the hell is King Cudi rocking? Somebody tell me, please. What is King Cudi rocking? Huh? What is this? Huh? You see, I'm not even up on some of these dudes, to be honest. I DJ on the side, you know, so there's certain music that I'm still not aware of because, you know, I'm going to keep it real. You know, as a DJ, you're supposed to play what everybody wants, but I'm unique. I'm that DJ that got the songs that I like. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm not playing no weirdo songs. I'm that DJ that when you come to the booth, you be like, yo, play this. You got this? You got that new Kid Cudi? Nah, I don't got that. No? Nah. Oh, all right. All right, you got that Lil Nas X? Because I'm going to just look at you like you stupid on that one. I'm not even going to answer. This is really, really sad to see. This is really, really sad to see because this is how black men are showing up. This is a fashion gala, y'all. This is a fashion gala. And look how Kid Cudi showed up for the fashion gala. But it don't stop there. Don't stop there, right? Russell Westbrook, we know he making the... Somebody tell me, what the hell is this? Somebody please tell me, what the hell is this? What is this, y'all? What is this? And what is he holding with his right hand? Why? If y'all don't realize it, I said it before. We are literally watching right now, live and in living color, the buck breaking process of, namely, black athletes and entertainers.
Starting your Locker Natural Hair journey is oh so rewarding, but can be extremely stressful when you start to consider what products to use. If that's you, then look no further. Locklicious is a black-owned company that has created an all-natural product line for locked and loose natural crowns. The Locklicious team works hard to ensure that their products are free of parabens, phthalates, sulfates, PEG, synthetics, and other toxic chemicals you find in other products. Best of all, the products are lightweight and will not leave residue or cause buildup. Go to locklicious.com to start treating your crown like royalty.
I don't understand this type of behavior, y'all. Somebody tell me. I believe that I missed the memo on this type of behavior. You know, the era that I come from, this type of behavior, it wouldn't have been tolerated. I can tell you that. It wouldn't have been tolerated. Definitely would not have been tolerated. But we live in an era right now where this type of behavior is the new normal. So imagine some of you that have young black boys. Fathers, let me tell you something. If you are absent in your children's life, you are playing a serious game of Russian roulette. What you mean? Nah, that's a bad analogy, Zion. Because Russian roulette is when you put the gun to your head. Yeah. Your child is a continuation of you, you big dummy. Your child is a continuation of you, you big dummy. So fathers, once again, when you don't show up for the job of fatherhood, you playing a serious game of Russian roulette. You playing a serious game of Russian roulette. Because I'm telling you, while there are strong black women that are raising strong black men, shout out first and foremost to all of our strong black sisters who are raising strong young black men. I want everybody to take a time out to acknowledge those strong black women that you know. And if you are one yourself, sisters, I want everybody to put some fire emojis in the chat room. I want everybody to put some bombs in the chat room, because we actually still have strong black women out here who are raising strong black men. And I would like everybody to give that a shout out right now, live. Shout out to the black women who are raising strong black men. Throw some fire emojis in the room, y'all. But I got to keep it real with y'all. There's a flip side to that story. Oh, yeah, I got to keep it real with y'all. There's a flip side to that story. Chris Rock was once doing a stand-up, and Chris Rock said, of course you got black women out here raising black men, and they doing a hell of a good job. But that still don't make it a good idea that a woman should be raising a young black man alone, apart from his father. Y'all want me to say that again? Chris Rock a couple years ago was doing a stand-up show, and the conversation was about black women who are raising young black men and doing a damn good job and patting themselves on the back for it. And Chris Rock said, I'm not saying that black women can't raise young black men and do a good job at that, but I'm also saying that's not a great idea. Don't act like this is a problem. Don't act like this is not a problem. Just because we've seen and we have young black women who are doing marvelous jobs at raising young black men, don't make it a great idea that should be the first thought. So black men, we got to do a whole lot more of showing up and showing out. We got a whole bunch of black men that could say that they are fathers. How many black men can say that they are daddies? Huh? We got a lot of black men that are showing the signs of the destruction of the black family structure. And if we don't do something about it, you're going to continue to see more of this behavior. Because guaranteed, a lot of the young black men who are doing such behavior, you can guarantee that they did not have strong black male figures in their lives. Like it or not, sisters, I got to talk to you for a second. Because some of y'all be thinking it's cool around the house to play dress up. Father come home one day and his son got on his mother wig and high heel pumps. And the little daughter's laughing. Look at him. And the mother laughing. The mother might even, in her craziness, put some lipstick on his lips. I've seen it, y'all. I've seen it in many black households where the father is there. Father come home, and the mother got the son with her wig on, a dress on, lipstick on, and it's all a joke. No, we just playing. No, we just playing. What? What kind of game is this that we playing? Because when I was young, we didn't play them kind of games. When I was younger, we didn't play like that. Black family, black woman, black man. What the hell is going on in the black home? We didn't play them kind of games. It is not cool to play dress up, sisters, with your young black sons. No, it's not cute. It's not cool. And don't tell me we was just playing. Because there's a bunch of y'all right now in the chat room right now that know for a fact you guilty of this. And you know why you're guilty of this? Because that which was frowned upon years ago is now the new normal. To the extent that people don't even realize that what they're doing is all the way wrong, off the hook and out the box. When I was younger, we would say, you wildin'. You are wildin'. Let me come home and my son got on a wig, a lipstick, and some pumps. It's going to be a problem in that house. I'll tell you that right now, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem in that house. I'm going to yell so much in that house. Everybody going to call the police that can hear my voice. I tell you, I kid you not. I'm keeping it real with you. This is not the kind of behavior that we should be entertaining. We have, my brother said, going to be some furniture moving around the house. You know, I started to say that, but, you know, two wrongs don't make a right either. You can't, what you going to do, go upside down the mother's head? Them days is over, brothers. We're not entertaining that kind of behavior either, brothers. So, yeah, it might be some furniture moving a little bit so I could break some stuff, but it ain't going to be no furniture moving because we fighting. The king and queen in the house should never come to physical blows. That, too, is part of the destruction of the black family. No, brothers, we don't have a right to hit a sister because we disagree with what she said or what she's doing. No, we don't have that right. But equally so, sisters, since we on the topic, but equally so, don't think you're going to hit a man and it's cool, because they got a lot of black women today that will be the first to throw a punch at a black man because they know if that black man just look like he going to slap them, they call the police and he's gone. We got a serious problem on our hands in the black community. And it's been going on for a very, very long time. If we are family, I hope y'all can respect this family talk that I'm giving you, this real talk that I'm giving you, because a lot of y'all know, to keep it all the way real and funky, I ain't said nothing yet that you don't know is an absolute fact and truth. Somebody told me this is also King Cudi at the SNL Awards. Saturday night, performing at the Saturday Night Live. I got to ask you guys. Now, the dress that Russell Westbrook got on that everybody going crazy over right now, you got some people that's going to say, nah, that's not all the way a dress because, you know, in Ireland, Irishmen, like they wear the little kilt. Well, you ain't Irish, homie. You ain't Irish. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right, Zion. I ain't Irish. Let me not even use that example. But that's what they're going to say. They're going to look at Russell Westbrook and they're going to say, nah, because certain men wear that in their culture. Like the Irish men, they wear kilt. That's not all the way fruity, sugary, and weird. Like, nah, you can't say that. Yeah? Well, what about this guy? Huh? What about this guy? Because this is all the way a dress. Look at the loop going around his shoulder. Hold on. We going to focus on this. The hell? Look at the little, what the hell is this going around his shoulder? The little loop, the little strap. Once you see that, homie, that's automatically addressed. I don't care what you're saying. I don't care what you're saying. You got on a whole dress. And there's a lot of black people that listen to this guy's music. I don't check for this generation. I keep it real with y'all. There's a couple people in this generation I mess with a little bit, but I really don't check for this generation for the most part. But this is weird. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this guy, Kid Cudi, he's performing on Saturday Night Live with a whole goddamn sundress on. Ain't that a sundress? Again, I don't be knowing all the different names that y'all got, but this one I think I know. Ain't that a sundress? And the sister said, yup, that's a sundress with spaghetti straps going around his shoulders. That's this. With spaghetti straps going around his shoulders. Family, thumb up the video and share the live. Thumb up the video and share the live, family. Let's make sure that we thumb up the video, family, and share the live. Also, family, we are making this channel a channel where we could come here and have real talk. We are making this channel a channel where we can educate the community, where we can even entertain the community, and where we can report on real matters affecting the black community, the spiritual community throughout the world, and especially here in the Northern Hemisphere where we live. So please, family, I'm asking everybody here present, show your love to this platform by also donating to this platform. Let's begin to call home those platforms that are addressing those issues which go undressed, especially in the sense of a mature dialogue, because there's people talking about it. Surely the Source magazine is talking about this, Double XL is talking about this, bloggers are talking about this, but they're just talking about it to make fun of these people. They're not trying to use it to address some very deep-seated issues aimed at the destruction of our community. Most of the bloggers and websites that are addressing this, it's to make a mockery of those individuals in question. We got to begin to call home those places like this, which are addressing real issues in our community, y'all. Let's begin to call those places home. Family, once again, make sure you thumb up the video. Make sure you share the live, family. And also be very, very sure, family, to donate to this platform. You know that we come to give this information. You know that I go out of my way. Make sure that we are supporting this platform with every level of respect and every level of camaraderie that we can bring to the table as Black people. I gotta highlight this comment, boy. I gotta highlight this comment. Deeply Rooted said, the way that Lil Nas X look, you gotta ask yourself, and let me get to that photo. He said, the way that Lil Nas X look, you gotta ask yourself, did you get pregnant in jail or in hell? Let me be the one to answer that question first. Homie got pregnated in hell. This ain't happening in jail. This right here is hell on earth. This right here is hell on earth. Since when have we seen this type of behavior, y'all? We don't realize that we in trouble. We don't realize that this type of behavior is now piling, right, upon us amidst all of the other things that we have to fight daily that are destroying us. I'm telling y'all right now, this young man didn't get pregnant in jail. This type of impregnation is straight out of hell. Straight out of hell. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. We have never seen this type of behavior ever. Ever. And the fact that it is being embraced, the fact, shout out to Ben DeRusso, I see you in your donation. The fact that it is being embraced, the fact that people are afraid to tell it. And let's talk about why people are afraid to tell it, y'all. Let's talk about why people are afraid to tell it. Right now, these type of people got more rights than the black man, the black woman, and the black family has ever had, ever, behind the shores of North America. All facts, no cap. All facts, no cap. These people got rights. Go on a major public platform and dare to have something to say against this behavior. Dare to go on a major public media outlet and speak out against this behavior and watch what they will attempt to do with your character. You will face character assassination. You will be pressed in the media. Shit. They might even really try to assassinate you. Real talk. This agenda is serious. And while our people laugh about it, when we see the Russell Westbrooks, he getting clowned right now. Russell Westbrook is a hashtag on Instagram and Facebook right now because of this. Black people don't realize that this is also a hashtag and a stain towards the legacy of the black community. Because all of the other surrounding nations and ethnicity, they have people that have similar behaviors and lifestyles, but you don't typically see this from their impressionable entertainers because they have enough sense to know not to solicit this behavior to their young babies. So they use the black man and even the black woman and today the black child as the poster child for this type of behavior. I gotta ask y'all something. When y'all seen this picture, y'all was just really focused on the fact that Russell Westbrook is wearing a whole dress. Let me drop something on y'all that might make you think a little further, because I got a question for y'all. Most people that watch this video with Russell Westbrook or saw this picture with Russell Westbrook, the thing you was checking for the most was to laugh that he seemingly has on a dress. How many of y'all was looking more psychological or deeply psychological into this picture to ask yourself this obvious question? Y'all don't realize this is a whole goddamn photo shoot? I want y'all to look around. Notice how he stands out versus the whole picture. Notice how he is highlighted in the picture. This is not somebody randomly walking and somebody randomly caught a picture. This is a whole photo shoot, especially if you saw the rest of the photos. So once you realize that this is a whole photo shoot, then you need to see, open your eyes to the bigger picture here. They are soliciting this behavior to our young black and brown babies. They are soliciting this behavior to our young black and brown babies. Because I don't realize if a lot of y'all noticed that this is not some random picture. I used to do photography years ago. I know what a random picture looks like of a passerby versus a professional picture. This is a professional picture. So if it's a professional picture, what is the agenda behind the picture? Who is the solicitation for? I don't see any brands that are claiming the outfits in this picture. I don't see any designer stepping up to say, and that's my skirt that he has on, and that's my dress that he has on. I don't see any brands. I don't see any brand ambassador saying he's rocking our clothes. So if he's not soliciting clothing, and this is a professional picture aimed at some type of solicitation, then we have to be intelligent enough to see that since this is not solicitation of what he's wearing, then it's solicitation of a particular behavior aimed at making a great impression on young black and brown impressionable babies. But y'all don't hear me though. We have to begin to see how deep these things really are. Do not cater to this, y'all. Let me just say this to y'all. There's a saying, right, which goes back many, many years that says there's no such thing as bad press. A lot of our people are sharing this picture online right now, this picture in particular. A lot of our people are sharing this particular picture online right now because they're getting a laugh out of it. They're joking, right? It's ridicule, right? We shaming him, some people are thinking. I don't think y'all are aware of a very old school saying, ain't no such thing as bad press. When they took this picture, y'all don't think that the people taking their picture didn't know that this picture would be used against him? You didn't know that you don't think that they know that this picture would be used to make a mockery of him, to ridicule him, and even to shame him. Yeah, they know that. But guess what they also know? They know that you making a mockery of him, you making memes and ridiculing him and trying to shame him is going to make this picture go viral. And that's the intent. That's the aim. And that's part of the agenda as well. This needs to go viral by any means necessary. The more outlandish, the more crazy, the more sickening, the more viral it will go. Y'all don't know who y'all playing with. The powers that be that are behind promoting this type of behavior, they will get the necessary attention for it by any means necessary. And any of us sharing it constantly, you become part of the plan. You become part of the engine in making it go viral. This is so deeper than what y'all thinking. Because we sitting here laughing. You seen this with Russell Westbrook? Yo, you seen this with Lil Nas X? Yo, you seen this with Lil Cuddy? They know you're going to do that, you big dummy. That's part of the plan too. Because congratulations, you played yourself. You just helped them go viral. But y'all don't hear me though. Congratulations, you played yourself. Because in your intent to ridicule this, to make a mockery of it, or even to shame it, congratulations, you just helped it go viral. So congratulations, you played yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. Just like it has become an agenda in those communities to promote this type of behavior, we need to have an agenda among us to promote a healthy lifestyle among black men, black women, and black children. We have to now begin to solicit our agenda. Don't make this go viral by making a mockery of it, by shaming them, by ridiculing them. Instead, why don't you contribute to all of the beautiful black and brown pictures online that are being showed in healthy black homes? So what? The picture of the black man wearing a cultural garment and a black woman in a cultural garment, we can't put together the same energy and make that go viral? Huh? Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. We can't put that kind of energy and make that go viral. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Let me really rap to y'all today. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about.
Starting your Locker Natural Hair journey is oh so rewarding, but can be extremely stressful when you start to consider what products to use. If that's you, then look no further. Locklicious is a black-owned company that has created an all-natural product line for locked and loose natural crowns. The Locklicious team works hard to ensure that their products are free of parabens, phthalates, sulfates, PEG, synthetics, and other toxic chemicals you find in other products. Best of all, the products are lightweight and will not leave residue or cause buildup. Go to locklicious.com to start treating your crown like royalty.
So why we can't make this go viral, y'all? Hold on, let me share my screen and really rap to y'all real quick. Let me share my screen and really rap to y'all real quick, because we have so much energy to make negativity constantly go viral on social media as black people. Where is that energy to make positive images of our black family structure go viral? How come we can't make, y'all, more positive images within our cultural disposition? How come we can't make those things go viral? We have so much energy in the black and brown community to make negativity among our people go viral. Where is the energy among us to make those things that we should go viral? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Let me tell y'all something. Let me really rap to you. Let me really talk to you. If Russell Westbrook dressing in a skirt went more viral among black and brown people than this picture, let me tell y'all something. While we like to act like the elitist power structure is the real problem, nah, homie. We the real problem. We the real problem. The same energy that we got to make Russell Westbrook go viral because he's wearing a skirt, the same energy that we got to make Lil Nas X go viral because he got impregnation picture. He got a picture showing that he's pregnant from hell. That's what I'm gonna call it. He got a picture showing that he's pregnant from hell. And that's more viral than this. Let me tell y'all, black family and black people, when we make that type of picture go more viral than those positive images among our people, we have to know, we have to understand that little Nas X ain't the real problem. Y'all know who the real problem is? We the real problem. We are the real problem when those things and those people in their negativity go more viral than those things that we do have in our community, which are extremely positive and attractive to our eyes. We need to have this conversation. We are so quick to play a hand in the making viral of negativity. What Black people forget, and what the power structure among the elites absolutely knows, is that if you want something to pop, put Black people behind it. Huh? Huh? You want something to go viral? You want something to pop off? Put Black people behind it. Huh? Y'all want to elect Biden? Rally a couple Black rappers around him and watch how that changes the game. And January 20th, 2020, who did you see come into office? Biden. Why? Because Black and brown people got behind it. Y'all want to see more Black people become vaccinated? All you got to do is reach out to Black entertainers. Don't believe me? Don't Juvenile got a song that was recently remixed talking about, girl, you look good, why don't you vax that thing up? What in the entire hell, Juvie? What in the entire hell? Girl, you look good, why don't you vax that thing up? Huh? Huh? Y'all can talk about Diddy all y'all want, but I know Bad Boy would have never approved that remix. Y'all could talk about Diddy all y'all want, but I know Bad Boy would have never approved that remix. What are we doing? These are the positive images that should go viral, that we should have a hand in the making of it to go viral. If we don't realize that the power is in our hand to reinvent the wheel, if we don't realize that the power is within our hands to resist any effort and any agenda that they have to put us down and to bring us down, then guess what? We are not only part of the problem, but we are now in the driver's seat. We are now in the captain's seat on our way to hell, and we steering. We driving. We steering and we driving. We got to realize, y'all, that the power is within our hands to reinvent this wheel and change the game. If we don't begin to have more serious dialogue about these type of things, we are absolutely in trouble. Our Black children, who are extremely impressionable, need to see a healthy Black home. So Black men and women, we got to begin to work with one another to make our home the most healthiest environment. Your home is supposed to be, in part, your hospital. Many of us, man and woman, we go out, and that world outside of our homes, it's a dangerous home. It's a tough battlefield. It's a serious combative terrain. By the time we come back home as Black men and women, we got scars. When we come home, we should be bandaging one another. When we come home, we should be applying healing ointment upon one another. The last thing that we should be doing when we come home, Black men and Black women, is adding more injury and more scars to one another. If we're not having these type of conversations while discussing the negativity, We are part of the problem, y'all. We are part of the problem. If we are not having these type of discussions while discussing the negativity, we are part of the problem, y'all. Seeing those men, those black men depicted like that, sure, at first glance, some of you, even myself included, we laughed. My question is, how long will you laugh? My question really is to you, how long did you laugh? Because I'm going to tell you right now, how long you laughed at something like that determines where you stand in this fight to preserve the black family structure. With that being said, family, peace.